Steampunk, to me, in a nutshell, is Victorian science fiction.
It's essentially a 21st century continuation of Victorian era science fiction. So what if writers like Jules Verne and H.G. Wells were continuing to create those worlds today?
I like the concept of future past that never was.
Mostly it's community. It of course is the aesthetic and all the beauty and the Victorian and the science and the gadgetry and all that, but to me it's mostly community.
Steampunk is appealing to me because it sort of combines all of my different interests. I'm interested in costuming and history and science fiction and technology, and so it's a way for me to combine all of those into something that is aesthetically really appealing as well.
Everybody really supports the creativity, and I mean that is always my goal in life, is to find supportive atmospheres, and steampunk really is that. I mean it's really different from other communities that I haven't really been a part of as much, but probably because I didn't feel as welcomed. But this one really is welcoming.
I like the Victorian aesthetic. I also like the fact that there's no canon that I need to follow. I can go whatever direction I want.
The thing I find most fascinating about steampunk is the aesthetic, the look of everything, combining the turn-of-the-century Victorian style architecture, clothing, and with the science fiction and the gadgetry. I love that, the combination of the two.
It was something where I've done a lot of costuming before that is sort of based, like reproductions of costumes from movies or comic books and things like that. And that's really fun, but as an artist, I want opportunities to create more original works that are uniquely me. And so steampunk, I found, is something where there's a community there that's an outlet for that, where you can do original work and it'll be respected and encouraged by everybody else.
Comic-Con, Dragon Con, and then even things like Anime Expo and PMX.
Steampunks gather, I would say primarily online. Brass Goggles is probably the hub for all steampunk activity online. However, I just a few weeks ago went to SteamCon in Seattle, which was a really huge steampunk convention.
The biggest place steampunks gather is online, really. There's a huge steampunk community out there all over the world. And I think that's part of the strength of the steampunk community, and that's what's really built the community as big as it is now. As far as physical locations, in Los Angeles, I know the Edison is a very popular place people like to hang out. And the Travel Town, that's one little place in Burbank. It's a train museum. And there's various events all over the city that people are doing steampunk themes for. So I think the best resource right now in Southern California is SoCal Steam, the Yahoo group, because that's a great place where people can put up events that are coming up. And whether it's somebody going to a concert in San Diego, there's the Chrononauts, I think Friday nights, every other Friday or once Friday a month. They have a DJ and little party gathering. And then some friends of ours do different little gatherings up in San Francisco as well. So, but SoCal Steam's a great place for people to post events, to get on it, look on a calendar and see what's going on, because you never know when somebody's going to either create a steampunk event or do a steampunk theme to an event that already happens.